Hey guys, it's KJ for you, and welcome back to my 7 Days to Die Let's Play. This is Season 8, Episode 13, and as you might have been able to tell from the name of this video, we are going to be doing a loot run today. I've just been down here, cleared out a little bit more room down here, put down another chest. I just kind of dropped everything off my chests for now, and I've basically just cleared out my inventory. I am running low on crossbow bolts, which I'm going to have to think about when I get back. What else do I got here? Oh, by the way, I turned all my yucca plants into yucca juice, and the reason I did that was because I didn't have a lot of goldenrod tea down here, the leaves. So I wanted to have something to drink, and I didn't want to have to stop by my place to do it. I kind of wanted to just run out from here. I am basically also boiling a bunch of this water, and I've just got a bunch of glass jars. So I'm going to leave my crossbow and crossbow bolts here because first of all, I don't have a lot of crossbow bolts, and second of all, I'm just going to go loud on this one. I'm going to go loud and fast. I am going to go to Dyersville, and the main things I am looking for, boy, you know, I haven't really thought about that. Really just iron and coffee beans. It's really the only thing I care about, to be honest. I do not have any food with me, so I am going to have to pick up some food there. I purposely didn't bring any food with me because I'm going to eat food as I get it. And it looks like we've got some zombies up here, but that is not really a concern of mine. I'm just going to run out and leave them be. They will be walking, so it shouldn't be a problem. Now, I haven't made a video on this in quite a while. I was basically just letting my videos catch up on YouTube, and I need a video today because I don't have one for today, actually. So I'm going to put this one up pretty quickly. Oh, I left my door open. How about that? I'm not even going to look around here. I'll look back when I come back. It doesn't look like there's really any problems, to be honest. So let's just head to Dyersville. Now, a bunch of you said you've liked loot runs in the past, and some of you maybe don't like loot runs. So I'm gonna do this first of many not many loot run videos, but whenever I do a loot run video, I will name it just loot run. You know, I know I've talked about this in the past video, but I just wanted to reiterate. And I'm going loud on this one, like. I'm just going to blast zombies. I really don't care. Honestly, even when I'm quiet in Dyersville, the zombies just seem to, they always spawn. So going quiet is, I don't know, maybe they won't spawn as much, but I'm going to have to keep an eye on food. What I'll do is I'll just keep my food down here. And whenever I run out of food, I'll just loot more. And this yucca juice is going to be a godsend because, I didn't have any green leaf tea down below in my little bunker underground. So I really want to do a lot of heavy building in the next few episodes. So this is going to be, don't expect to see a lot of loot runs. This is going to be my loot run, and I will probably this will probably be it. And what I'm looking for in here is gun safes, because that's where I'm going to get the most metal. Now, I don't remember what buildings have the gun safes. The gun safes are always in the basement. And this place does not have a basement. So what we're going to do is we're going to just look for coffee beans. I ain't messing around with dogs. Alright, we got to look for these basements. I'm not quite sure if the basements are in a certain type of house or not. I really don't know what the deal is. There's no basement in here, but again, let's look for coffee beans. And eventually I'm going to stop looking for coffee beans and just start looking for for basements, because that's what I really need. Alright, so nothing in here. Let's just get out the back. Oh my goodness, lag. Okay, I guess that dog's stuck or something. I really don't know. Alright, I'm going to start looking for... I'm going to just start looking for the basements, because that's what I really need. This is a weird looking house. No basement. Actually, this one might have a basement. Yeah, I think this one does. Let's see. No basement, huh? I know a lot of you guys probably know the exact look of the houses that do have basements. Unfortunately for me, I do not. So I'm kind of just running blind here. But when I do find a basement, it's going to be sweet. Come on. Okay. That's good, because that can be turned into iron. I will take anything that can be turned into iron and coffee beans. That's pretty much all I'm here for. To be perfectly honest, I really... Oh, you know what? I can use oil as well. Now, my game's lagging pretty bad. Look at this. Supply crate. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Just leave the water. It doesn't even matter. Yeah, I don't know. Whoa, the lag is really bad. I don't even see a lot of zombies in the area either, so... I mean, this is... this ain't good. Like, this is... Alright, let's see. Let's just play it out. I just restarted my computer, so... I don't know what it could be. Okay, I'm gonna have to blast our way out of here. Alright, the lag is being, like, is getting really bad. I almost can't play this. I'm gonna keep trying now. Alright, so let's check this house here. I'm having a real hard time finding these basements, man. This isn't good. Whoa, look at that boarded up. Now, normally when you get a lot of zombies in the area, you will lag like this, but I don't see a lot of zombies in the area. I mean, there's some zombies in the area, but not as much as I would think. And I really can't find these basements. I don't know. This has not been a good run so far, that's for darn sure. Now, you guys will probably know exactly which houses have the basements, you know, and if you do, God bless you. I don't, unfortunately. Right. There we go. Okay, we will take that. Thank you very much. And we'll just break all this stuff up right now. Well, most of it. I think I'm actually going to use the shotgun. Let's repair it. Okay. So, let's break up the rest of the stuff. The shotgun's all we really need. Okay, I just paused the game to see if it was fraps that was lagging me, or if the game was actually legitimately lagging, and no, the game is... Ooh, oh boy, it's real bad. So it is not fraps, it's not my hard drive. There's definitely something going on with the game right now. It's in alpha, I'm sure it'll get ironed out. You know, when you come to Dyersville, you just have to accept you're probably going to lag. Not much you could really do about that, to be honest. At least nothing that I know of. Okay, so... let's go ahead and heal up a bit. I could take that, actually. I don't think any of the zombies know we're in here, so we will... When the zombies don't know we're in a building, we will take some time to loot it. If they're crowding around outside, the worst thing that can happen right now is getting stuck in a building. It's the worst thing that can happen. You really don't want to put yourself in that position. I need a baseball cap. Oh, I really don't need a chair. Alright, let's run out the back. Sounds like there's some zombies out front. Need to make sure to check those air conditioners. Actually, there's a lot of stuff in here I'd like to check, but... clear out some zombies. Now, doing this is kind of pointless, because as much as I'm clearing out, I'm probably spawning more. But it does clear out the zombies in the, you know, the general area. So, I'm trying to think of where else I want to go. Let's check some of these garages. Now, that's empty. Have I been here before? We should take that corn. Thing is, I think we could turn corn into seeds. At least that's the way it used to work. You used to be able to turn food and, like, the corn and stuff into seeds. I don't know if you could do that anymore, but I'll take it just in case. Leave that there. Okay, so I have been leaving doors open in places that I've been in, so at least I think most of them, so we'll just go in anywhere. There we go. This is what I'm talking about. Oh, where's the gun safe? Oh, okay, I guess there's one down here with no gun safe. Interesting. Sucky, but interesting. See, if you used all your bullets, pal, maybe you wouldn't be dead. We actually get a pretty decent amount of coffee beans, so that's pretty good. All right, we need our axe. Break it. I don't know how strong these things are these days. It's almost a little too strong, and I don't like leaving the door closed because then I might not realize I looted this place. But that's okay. Oh, come on, you're killing me, game. There we go. I don't even know why I loot gas anymore. I don't have any, like, ideas that I'm gonna actually find an auger, you know? But you never know. I might find one. But even if I do find an auger, do you really want to use it? Because, like, man, augers just call the horde down on you like crazy. For those of you who don't know, the auger is basically like a gas-powered super mining drill type thing. It mines pretty quick, but it's really loud. And it just, you know, it calls down hordes on you all the time. So I used to... Oh, supply crate. I used to use them all the time back in the day, but not so much anymore. Good supply crate. Let's see if we need that magazine. It's to make the 44 Magnum rounds. Alright, now that's going to come in handy. This has already been a good trip. And we're not even like... it's not even noon yet. Alright. So we'll take that. We're getting a little full now. But if we get some time later, we will, you know, collect ourselves. Now, I believe there is 3 houses in here with basements. So, is this the third? Maybe. Maybe I just didn't loot the other one completely. No, I'm pretty sure this is the third. Why? There's a very little bit of stuff in there. It's interesting. Alright, let's go ahead and do some combining. The zombies kind of know where I am, but not really. So let's do that. Let's do that. Get rid of the pistols. We don't need the pistols. I'm going to keep these 44 Magnum pieces, obviously. Do this. There we go. Okay, they know I'm in here. Let's bust out. The last thing you want is them trapping you in here. And by the way, when they're inside no sun, they can run. Chair, sofa. Okay. You know, I think I've gotten just about everything I wanted in there. I actually do not have a lot of metal at all, really. Kind of surprised at how little I have. So I'm gonna keep going. Just keep looting. I need a lot more metal. I think they've fixed 150% loot abundance because even the cars are not giving me as much as they were before. So it's good and it's bad. Yeah, they've definitely... I mean, I'm almost thinking I might be on 100% loot. I don't think so. I never changed it back. I don't know if it would somehow change itself back, but... Yeah, this loot is, like, very, very low. This is not 150% like it used to be. So... They must have nerfed it at 150%. That's a shame. I was hoping they'd bring up the 100% a little bit instead of nerfing the 150%. But that's okay. Shouldn't really be a problem. I've got other places I can get metal from if I need to. I can always go down south and knock up all the girders, which I might do. It's going to suck though, man. That's a long run, and I don't know if there's any place I could... You want to come in here, but I don't know if there's any place I could stay in there where I'd feel comfortable. Let's go and eat our food. The zombies in here haven't been that bad. Pleasantly surprised about that. One thing is we haven't been looting these places up properly, so... I've been in here. But I haven't been upstairs. Or have I? No, I haven't. Man. Okay, guys, so they've taken 150% loot abundance and really brought it down. So, for those of you who are complaining for me to up the loot abundance, yeah, no need. I mean, lower it, sorry. I'm gonna have to mine for some iron. I can always turn it up to 200% if I really want to, but I don't want to do that. The problem is you really need that. The problem is you really need that loot abundance if you want to like build anything, because you know, ooh, what's that? What is this? Pistol book. Okay, I think I already have that. Oh, maybe not. So the thing about the loot abundance, though, is you really need a lot of it if you want to build anything within a reasonable amount of time. So, yeah, a very little bit of loot does not help me at all. It actually hurts me quite a bit. But, you know, we'll see what we can do with it. Alright, let's see. Put this up here. We will put this right here. Do I have any more brass? Alright. Still got this. I'm not getting a lot of metal, man. This isn't good. I was kind of hoping to get more metal than this. Problem, bro. Even those supply crates I got, I mean, did not have a lot of loot in them. Take it easy, man. Take it easy. The loot chests still have a pretty good amount of loot in them, though. Although they might have been filled up before. Like, I might have spawned them, like made the world before everything got adjusted. I've already been here, I'm sure. Oh, okay. Maybe not. Alright, we're going to be down here for a while. So, I'm debating whether I want to cut this out or not. I probably should. Okay, guys, I'm not done, but it's starting to get a little bit risky in here, so figured I'd bring you back in case the you-know-what hits the fan. I'm just about done anyway. Oh, boy. How come I don't have any room? Oh, there we go. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, should be able to get out of here now at least. Oh, God, you're killing me, game. The lag is just, woo! I do not like it's Gravestown, yeah. It's kind of like Gravestown. Alright, we're pretty much full. Oh, how am I going to get out of here? Alright, I don't have a block to put down. There we go. Can't go out the front. Alright. As long as there's no dogs, we're okay. Wow, that was a good one. That was a good one. You know what? I'm kind of full. I mean, can't really do too much more. Yeah, you know what? Let's head back. I'll cut this loot run short. I wanted to do a loot run for the whole day, but we'll cut it short because honestly, I just don't have any more room. And to be fair, the lag is just it gets to me after a while. I don't know if there's anything they could do about that, but I'm sure the Fun Pimps, you know, have what's the word I'm looking for? Optimization. You know, making the game smoother it's always going to be of the least priority when you're making a game, from what I understand, because you know you got to build the game first, then you optimize it. There's no point in optimizing it because stuff might change. So it's not really a priority. And to be fair, the game does run, you know, fairly smooth for a game in alpha. It's just when you go into those really big cities, it's kind of a problem. And it's not a recording problem because it lags even when I'm not recording. And it's not a rendering problem. It's not a PC problem either because my PC is pretty good. It's just, you know, it's a pretty decent looking game. When you get a lot of zombies in the area, it's just, you know, it's rough. Actually, it's a good looking game. Alright, so we've actually come back a little bit early, so we can actually do some building. So, actually, I could definitely do some building, for sure. Ooh, did I reset my timer? start my timer? Yes, I did. Okay, we got 4 minutes left. All right, let's work on our humble abode here. Let's see what we can get done. I'm not gonna replace those spikes just yet. That's not really high on my to-do list. Right now, I'm just gonna go down. I'm going to dump off, you know, I'm gonna dump off some stuff, and I need to get my what are they called? Wooden frame blocks. Yeah, I'll just dump a couple things off, get my wooden frame blocks. I already have the wood and I already have the scrap iron, so honestly all I need is wooden frame blocks and my wrench, and I'm good to go. And I don't know if I need to know how to make a magnum with these parts, but I'm pretty sure I already know how to make a magnum, so I could probably make a magnum, although I don't know if I'll get to that today. Yeah, I'll try and make an effort to get to, not that I'll try, if I remember I will get to that today, because I really want to. Crap. Alright guys, you know what, we can't go after it. I'm not ready. I'm just not ready, plain and simple. Alright, so that's good. We do have a lot of bullets, which is nice. That's really nice, actually. So, got our wrench, we got some wood, and we got our wooden frames. We're ready to build. And this is the part that I've been trying to get to. And that's one of the problems with the way the loot has been working. You know, I need a lot of loot because honestly, I want to build. I want to build cool bases, you know? And a lot of this I would get done if I wasn't... they're really tempting me to go after these things. Nah, you know, I don't have any room anyway. It doesn't matter. Screw it. So anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, I'm trying to build because, you know, it's definitely my favorite part of this game, and that's what I'm trying to do right now. And it's kind of hard when, you know, you don't get a ton of loot. And if I was playing on my own, like, and I was just playing the game, I would have like a ridiculous base build up. It would be all awesome. But it's really hard when you're trying to record everything, because, like, you know, recording is not easy in any game, much less in this one. I have pretty bad allergies, for those of you that know, and a lot of times, like, I just can't record because I'm, you know, doing other things, or like my allergies are killing me. Like a lot of time, like I'm playing a lot of other games as well, so sometimes it's just hard for me to record. And I was actually toying around with the idea of putting up 2 videos a day because honestly, like, I could probably do it. But there's a couple things that get in the way. First of all, my job. Second of all, my wife. Third of all, my streaming. You know, I mean, if you think about it, I stream every Friday and Saturday night, and I was actually neglecting my videos a bit too much this week, so I actually skipped Saturday night. So, and you know, I like to stream. It's fun. I like the live interaction. For those of you who don't know, I stream on Twitch TV. You should go check it out at Cage_848 at Twitch. And I always put a video up when I'm going to stream, so just keep a lookout for that video. I usually stream Fridays and Saturday nights. And I love it. It's a lot of fun. And I like the live interaction. And you can ask anybody that goes there. I really go out of my way to talk to people at my stream. Sometimes I can't. Sometimes I'm playing a game where it's just not something I can do. But for the most part, I'm pretty good at answering people and interacting with people. So it's part of the fun. If you're not going to interact with people at your stream while you're streaming, you might as well just be making videos. So, yeah, we can put this down all around. I probably should put down some spikes, but I'm not really that concerned now. And spikes are kind of annoying. I won't put spikes down willy-nilly like I used to. I used to just throw spikes down all the time. But I'm not going to do that anymore because it's just kind of annoying. It's kind of annoying to pick them up because you got to, like, you know, actually knock them up now, which is annoying. Oh boy. Am I standing on those things? Oh boy. I'm surprised I'm not getting hurt, to be honest. Pleasantly surprised. Where's my axe? Okay, wow. That was that was surprisingly painless. Good. It worked out. I don't know how I was standing on those spikes, but I'll take it. Oh, it's so peaceful here when there's no zombies in the area, isn't it? Steady 30 frames per second, no zombies bothering me. It's just wonderful. Let's just face it, it's just wonderful. Alright, so we're going to come on over here. And that's my timer. I probably should have muted that. I thought I did mute it, actually. My phone's weird. Alright, guys. Yeah, I would say this is a pretty successful loot run. I'm going to continue building up here until around, 1900, maybe 2000, or I guess it's called. And then I'm just going to go downstairs and do some crafting, organization, stuff like that. So that's going to be it for episode 13. Ooh, unlucky 13, but you know what? It's been a lucky video. So, and we'll see you next time for episode 14. Till then, take it easy.